Okay. So, let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Beth is your baby mama who lives with you. John, that's what we're going to call Beth's boyfriend, John. John is Beth's, your baby mama, boyfriend. And he just tried to talk to me. What kind of shit y'all got going on? What is this? Am I being punked? Okay, am I being punked? Stop looking at me. Don't stop looking at me. No, no. Stop looking at me. Don't stop looking at me. Hey guys, it's your girl Disastrous Beauty, and I am coming to you with another video. But before I get into this video, or even really talk about what this video is about, I want to say, if you're not already subscribed, click this subscribe button. I promise you will not be disappointed. If you are already subscribed, I do appreciate your love and support. If you're not already following me on all my social media platforms, I am Disastrous Beauty on both IG and Facebook. I am Hail to Miss C on Snapchat, and I am Disastrous B on Twitter. Now, with that all out the way in 28 seconds, I might add. Okay, you know, like... I want to tell you what this story time will be about. This black background is going to be my story time background. So if you see the black, just know a story time or something similar to a story time is going to come. I also want to say I'm kind of bulk filming today because I have no kids. My husband is not here. It is just me. Rarity, okay? It is nighttime. I kind of want to bulk film. So if you see this hair, if you see this shirt a lot, it's because I did the same day, okay? I did the same day. I'm excited about doing this story time. I have tried to do it a few times, and it never comes out like I want it to. Like, it's always kind of all over the place, and some of the details are like all over the place. I don't want it to be stupid long, but I do feel like this will be a story time that may be longer, you know? So if you don't like long story times, I personally love long story times. The longer the better. I like all the details because I am somebody that likes to kind of be there. I am a Virgo. I love details. Attention to details is life for a Virgo. Okay. So let's kind of get into the story time. I do have my cups and my Paul. This is Paul. Do you not drink Paul? I love peach Paul. So that's what I'm drinking. So if you notice that I get tipsier and kind of crazy, that is why. I am nobody's mama tonight. I am nobody's wife tonight. I am just Chrissy, okay? So you gonna get me raw and uncut. So if you don't like a raw and uncut Chrissy, click off right now. This is not your story, boo, okay? Stick to the wig reviews where I am just docile Chrissy, okay? I am just the Chrissy that's goofy and laughing. But child, I'm gonna be talking about James tonight, honey. And talking about James, I need a drink, okay? I need a drink. So, this is a story time that goes off of my story time about my first time at the strip club. And I told you guys, if you want to know more about James, okay? If you want to know a little bit more about James, I would bring it to you at a later date. Now, because this is at a different phase in my life, it ain't a story I can tell while my kids are here, okay? It ain't even a story I can tell while my husband's home, okay? It's a story where I need to be home in my cups to tell y'all this story. Okay, so let's fast forward. I have been with my husband now for 4 years. I met my husband when my son was just turning 3. My son had turned 3 in June. I met my current husband in August. And I separated from my husband, my first husband, who is my son's father, when my son was 2. So I had been with him for about 4 years. I am one of those girls that's always in a long-term relationship. But when I'm not in a relationship, I am thotting and bopping, okay? I am that chick. So anyways, I met James. And James wasn't really my type physically. Like, he was my type physically, but he wasn't my type physically. Like, when I came across his picture, he wasn't somebody I was like, oh my God, he's so hot. Because he really wasn't that hot. I mean, but I did like his personality. And I remember he wrote me something. Don't ask me what he wrote. I don't remember what he wrote. I don't remember our conversation whatsoever in the beginning. But I do remember that he had something in his profile that basically said no big women try to holler at me. Excuse me. Excuse me, honey. So it kind of turned me off when I saw that, but I had already kind of started talking to him and I was already kind of intrigued. Had I saw that first before conversing with him, it would have been a no-go. Okay. It would have been a no-go. But I had already started talking to him and I did ask him about that particular thing being on his profile. He explained it later. So anyways, I talked to him. He tell me what he does for a living, and he invites me on a date. Okay, I love a good date. So we got to talking. I did get the impression that he was very shallow. I got the impression that he was very shallow. He talked about his ex, which you do, you know, on first dates anyway. People mostly talk about, you know, what happened in their past relationships, blah, blah, blah. And we did. And he told me that his ex wore a lot of makeup. And when her makeup was off, she was ugly. And I laughed just like I did now because I was like, who says that? Like, who says that to anybody, especially somebody that you're just meeting? And he went on to talk about that he liked that I didn't wear a lot of makeup and that he really knew that whatever I looked like with it all off, that I basically looked the same. Like, now, honey, now I wouldn't be his cup of tea, okay? I wouldn't be his cup of tea. But anyway, so he talked about how that ended, and basically he did seem a little bit brokenhearted about that. And I did tell him, you know, about how my marriage was and blah, blah, blah. I always let people know that I was currently still married, okay? I was still married, working on a divorce, but currently I am still married. So anyways, we finished up this ride along with him telling me that this is what this Negro said to me. Like, just to give you an idea of what type of person Mr. James was, okay? This Negro said to me,
"You're so pretty."
And like, I'm like, oh, thank you. Tucking my hair behind my ear, being coy, being cute and shit, you know, like, thank you. Like,
But you would look even better if you had a butt. You don't have no type of butt. Like, you don't have no butt. You ain't got no hips. You ain't got... Child, you ain't got nothing.
What? What? Did you just say that to me?
But don't worry about it, baby. I'll pay for you to get some butt shots.
He would pay for me to get some butt shots. And y'all, I thought about getting them butt shots. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've always wanted me a butt. But I didn't say that to him. I didn't say that to him. Like, how dare you insult me? How dare you act like I'm not all that in a bag of chips right now without my butt, okay? I got boobs. I got boobs. Like, how dare you? And this is before the Instagram era, like the Instagram model era. So I could have went and got this freaking butt and be living my life like K. Michelle right now, trying to get all that crap out. Because I really thought about it. Like, I really thought about getting the butt shots. I ain't gonna lie to you. I even talked to my auntie about it. But anyways, I digress. So we made plans to go on a real date, because I'm pretty sure with my mouth I said something like,
honey, this was no kind of date, okay? This was nobody's date. I'm gonna need for you to take me on a real date.
So we did make plans. He did take me out to eat, but it was like he asked me where I want to eat, and I think I said exotic wings or something like that. I'm an exotic wings chick. If you're from Birmingham, I don't know if they have exotic wings anywhere else in the world. I know where I'm from, there was no exotic wings. But if you know about exotic wings, you know they hood, you know they ratchet, they'll fix you a pork chop sandwich in there, okay? They have pork chop sandwiches in there. Yeah, we went somewhere like really, really small. So anyway, I told him, you're going to take me on a real date. So time comes for the real date, okay? I have no idea. I do not remember this guy mentioning the details that I'm going to go into right now about this date. I don't remember him mentioning this stuff, okay? Okay, so the real date comes. I get dressed. I wore this little Chinese type dress. It was kind of fitted. I really wasn't into clothes then. I'm not really into clothes right now, but I really wasn't into clothes then. But around this time, I had lost a lot of weight. I thought I was fine. So anyways, I wore this kind of fitted Chinese dress. It had a cut here and it had a high neck, but it was short sleeve. Like, I don't know how else. And it kind of looked like a newspaper. I don't know how to describe this dress. It was weird, but that's what I wore. So I didn't wear. I got dressed at his house for some reason. But anyways, as I go to his house. I drive there, and I remember being in a room. This is kind of give you a little bit more on what type of person James was. So while I'm in his room, chilling a little bit, I don't remember what he was doing. I was drinking some hunch punch that he had made with some friends. And while I'm in there, he called. I heard the doorbell ring. He goes to get the door. I didn't come out. I heard him talking to somebody, but I didn't come out. So he called to me like, come here, come here. And I come out, and he was like,
yeah, this is my new one.
Something like that. He didn't say girl or anything like that because I was not his girl. I don't know you. Even though I'm at your house, I don't know you. But he said something to indicate like I was a property, something instead of a person. Like something that he now owns. A new pretty piece to his collection or something. However he worded it, I didn't like it. So, anyways, the guy, like, basically do what guys do.
When he's like, oh, that's you.
You know, that crap, whatever. And I rolled my eyes and I went back to the back. So, while I'm in the back, okay, in his room, I had the door closed. I get a knock at the door. I'm like, why the hell would he be knocking on his own door? So, I open up the door. And it's a girl. Oh, it's a girl. Okay. Hey, I mean, like, bitch, who are you? Who are you? And she's like,
Hey, are you James' new girl?
and I was like, no, but we're going out tonight or something like that. I don't remember my exact words, nor do I remember her exact words. I'm kind of giving you guys kind of what it was like, okay? So, she was like,
Well, I'm his baby mama.
you're his what? What are you doing here? Hey, baby mama, nice to meet you. Or what are you doing here? Okay, who wants to meet their a guy that they're dating, baby mama, in his house on their second date? So anyway, she's like, yeah, I'm his baby mama. Whatever her name was, we're gonna call her Bethany. I don't know why Bethany is coming up, but that's what we're gonna call her, Beth. Hey, Beth. So
I'm Beth. And I'm baby mama number.
I think she was number 1 because he had 2.
And I live here.
You live with James? Like, you're his baby mama. Y'all are not together, and y'all live together. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I met the baby mama. And when he came back in that room, I was like, bruh, your baby mama live with you?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I ain't tell you that, whatever.
And he may have. I don't know. He may have. You would think that would have been a detail that I would have remembered, but I honestly don't know because I would talk to so many multiple guys on these sites that he could have told me that from jump, and I just did not remember the conversation. I don't know. But at that moment, I didn't remember that dude lived with his baby mama. So, he tells me that basically she got pregnant. Like, they had been friends for a long time. She had gotten pregnant, and, yeah, she had his baby. And she ended up in, like, some type of bad situation with her moms who she was living with, and he couldn't have her and his mom and his baby living on the street. So, he invited her to live with him, and that they both had locks on their doors, that she had a boyfriend, and that, you know, he saw girls on the regular, and they have no problems with whatever because they were never in a relationship. Okay. Call me stupid. I wouldn't even say call me stupid because he wasn't my man. Like, he wasn't my man. So whatever, okay? I liked him, but he wasn't my man. So it was kind of like, whatever. I'm going to go on this date, and is whatever. So she was like, she was really nice. I liked her from jump. Like, had she not been his baby mama, like, I would have made friends with old girl. I liked her. I liked her personality. So, anyways, we go ahead, we get dressed, blah, 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 and we start that date. So, I'm going to kind of skip because a lot of these details I said in my initial video where my first time at a strip club. I will put it in a card up here, or it will be in the link down below so you can watch that and you won't be confused. So anyway, we go on to this date. Okay, one of the things that I did not mention because it would have made that story too long was once we got to strip club, we went to a bar type thing first, and the next we went to the strip club. When we went to the first strip club, so we get there and I'm chilling, I'm drinking, and I think I did say this a little bit in my first story time, but his brother and his brother's friend was with us, and I had grown kind of drunken Chrissy is friendly. So I had gotten kind of close to his brother and his brother's friend. Like, I liked them. Actually, I probably like them better than I like James. And while James is off conversing with strippers, I was talking to the brother and his friend. So a dude come up to me and try to talk to me like, okay, so it's an empty chair beside me and there's me. Then it's the brother and the brother's friend. So the dude, I'm guessing, assuming it's like basically I'm somebody that's just kicking it with them. I don't know. I don't know why any guy would be comfortable coming up to a girl when she's with guys. Like, I just don't understand it. But he was comfortable, and he did come. He spoke to them like he knew them, and then he hit on me. Okay, so dude, the brother was like, yeah, that's James' girl. She's with James. He was like, oh, like, my bad. So James come back, they tell him about old boy, and James tells me,
that is Beth's boyfriend.
Okay. So, let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Beth is your baby mama who lives with you. John, that's what we gonna call Beth's boyfriend, John. John is your baby mama, boyfriend. And he just tried to talk to me. What kind of shit y'all got going on? What is this? Am I being punked? Okay, am I being punked? Like, what is this? So, he was like, I probably need to tell Beth. Nigga, why you worried about telling Beth? You need to worry about this girl, me, that you got on this date and all this weirdness you got going on, and I'm uncomfortable. I am uncomfortable, okay? So, anyways. We all get up. I am drunk at this point. Can't walk in these heels that I wore. And his brother is holding me up. So we walking. As we're walking out, James is looking for Beth. We do come across Beth because she's there as well with her boyfriend who tried to talk to me. She's there. And I don't know what James said to her, but he said something to her. And we leave. Okay, so we leave the strip club. We are driving, and we're gonna go eat some waffles or whatever. Like, I realized at this point, stripping was not my cup of tea. Okay, stripping was not for she. Okay, she didn't like stripping. Okay, I don't know if I didn't like stripping or if I didn't like stripping in Alabama, but I wasn't feeling it. So we go, and we get to like this railroad stopping. It's just like a stop sign. It's not like a train that's coming. Nothing is going on. So we get to this stopping. And while we stopped, it's like two cars in front of us. And we see a girl get out the car. Of one of the cars in front of us. I am drunk. I really don't remember a whole lot, but I remember enough. So I'm drunk. And I was like, wow, that girl is getting out. And James is like,
that's Belle.
Bitch, how you know this Belle? Like, it's dark. We've been drinking. How you know this Belle?
That's Belle.
He's saying. So the girl gets out of the car that she's in, and she runs. It's a store, like, a little bit, like, say this is the railroad, and drive a little bit, not far at all, like, railroad store. Like, it's really not far at all. So the girl gets out of the car, and she runs to the store. So the car goes to the store, and we go to the store. Why are we going to the store? But we go to the store as well. So we go to the store, and James gets out the car. Beth is already in the store. The boyfriend is already in the store, and James gets out the car. Keep in mind, James is the driver. I'm in the passenger seat. The brother and the friend are in the back seat. The friend gets out the car as well. So it's just me and the brother, or was it me and the friend? It was me and one other person in the car. So James gets out of the car, and I'm in the car with the brother or the brother friend. I don't know who I'm in the car with, to be honest with you guys. I have no idea. So I'm in this car, and James gets out, and he goes and follows. Beth's boyfriend is in the store, and so is Beth. And I see them, like, all talking. James is doing his arms like this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hold on. I am really in this car with this stranger while my date is inside of a store basically defending his baby mama. Like, anyway, so dude that's in the back gets out. I really want to say it was his brother, because I liked his brother. I want to say it was his brother. So dude that was in the back gets into the driver's side and basically, like, you know, if something pop off, I need to be able to drive off. And I'm like, Raggy? What do you mean? Like, what's gonna pop off? Keep in mind, I am from a small town. Okay, I am from a small town. Nothing pops off where I'm from. The stuff that pops off are like minor stuff, like the dumb person robbed a store and our one police officer took him to show him off at the only convenience store, and the person got out the car. Okay, like that's kind of stuff that pops off where I'm from. The stuff that pops off in Birmingham, Alabama is like shootings, like my baby daddy killed my baby mama type crazy stuff. You know, like this person was selling drugs, somebody busted in and shot up the whole house kind of stuff. Like a person was coming from the club trying to walk to his apartment and got gunned down kind of stuff. Like the kind of stuff where it's a girl who don't know a guy and she's sitting in the car and her date goes inside of a store to defend his baby mama who is with her boyfriend, and everybody gets shot kind of stuff. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking in my drunken state, for real. Like, I'm in Birmingham, oh my God, I'm gonna get killed. So while I'm sitting in this car, I'm asking the guy, like, I'm getting nervous. Like, he shouldn't have said, who are you talking to? You shouldn't have said that to me. Okay, you talking to somebody from Sweetwater, Alabama, honey. Okay. Okay, they don't have it where I'm from, so I don't know what you talking about, what's gonna pop off, but you got me freaked out. So anyways, I'm really watching them now, like, is dude gonna pull a gun out on him? And finally James comes out the store. The baby mama Beth goes and get into John's car, who is her boyfriend, and they drive off, and James is mother freaking heated. He's heated.
She just gonna get in the car with him after she got out of the car at the stopping and ran over here. Like,
he's upset that she got back into the car with her boyfriend. I'm looking at him like, oh, I guess I ain't here, huh? Like, you worried about your baby mama when you need to be worried about all this. Okay? You worried about your baby mama that lived with you, that you claim was just your friend. We need to be worried about all this. So I was kind of in my feelings. I'm not going to lie. Drunken me was in my feelings. Sober me probably wouldn't have gave a shit and would have been trying to figure out how I can get away from this nigga. Drunken me was like, what? Like, she ain't even that cute. Okay? Drunken me was like, I'm fine. She ain't cute. And you worried about her? Like, I was so stupid back then. So anyways, he's popping off, fussing about her getting back in the car with her boyfriend. And I'm like, oh, why was you even in their business? I literally said it to him, like, oh, why are you so invested for your friend? Okay, why are you so invested? Okay, so basically I made a mental note that this nigga need to get off my checklist, okay? You ain't getting none. I don't care how drunk I am. You too worried about your baby mama. I'm not giving you none of my goodies, okay? Check. But you gonna feed me because I'm drunk, okay? So we ended up going to eat, and I went to eat Waffle House. We went there, we ate, and we went back to his place, and I ain't give him none. What? Nigga, you had us going on a spree looking for your baby mama who lives with you. What? You ain't getting none of that. So, yeah. That was my night with Mr. James the Taurus. Moral of the story is, ladies, if a guy lives with his baby mama, that means they've had sex before, okay? You know for a fact they've had sex before, okay? He lives with his baby mama. They've had sex before. I don't know about nobody else, but any male friends that I've had that weren't of relation to me has always turned out pretty bad, okay? I wouldn't recommend it. So, anyways, that is my James story. If you guys would like to hear any more stories about any other guys that I met on Black People Meet, because those were the people that were really some characters, okay? It wasn't the people on POF that were the characters. They were just broke on POF. But these people, these guys, these men. Also, I want to mention James did drive a Mercedes, okay? He did have some money, but he was crazy. He was crazy. So if you guys want to hear any more about those guys that I met while I was in my thought stage, while I was dating these guys, it was also another guy that I met that ended up going to prison. Dude disappeared and I cried for a week. I was going to marry that boy. I was in love with that boy. If you want to hear about that story as well, please comment down below. Also, if you have ever met a guy that was something like James, that maybe lived with his baby mama with his best friend or whatever, comment that down below, or just let me know any stories about crazy first dates, because this really was our first real date. Because me riding around with him in his truck was nobody's date, okay, honey? It was not. Okay, it was not. That was just a moment for you to show off and let me know that you had some points. Okay, so let me know you was the boss. Okay, I got it. But that was nobody's first date. Okay, I'm drunk now. If you're not already subscribed, click that subscribe button. If you are already subscribed, I do appreciate your love and support. If you're not already following me on all my social media platforms, I am DizastrousBeauty on both IG and Facebook. I am Held to Missy on Snapchat, and I am DizastrousBeauty on Twitter. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Don't forget to comment down below, whether it's Edgar or whatever. Comment down below. Also, don't forget to like this video. It does help me get noticed. If you don't want to like the video, I don't give a poot. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.